Shalom to you, let giving all praise, honor, glory to you. How about Shemel Shai, Bishop Kukodash, and giving double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, who well, peace and salutation to the first fruits, the 144,000 prophets, and the rest of the remnant of the 1/3 believers who are Israelites, men, women, and children, whom the Lord can have mercy upon in these times. Shemel Mappa, and Mappa from the Great Millstone Plaintables Camp, located here in the city of Philadelphia. I'm the Mighty Mike. I'm a lesson we lesson. So I've been meditating on this for like quite a bit over the couple of days. You got this whole election, and you have the one party, nominee, which is Kamala Harris, for president. She's the vice president, but because of Joe Biden stepping out the race, apparently he's through. They put up her nomination for that spot in the race and to be the new president, and we'll see what happens. Now, obviously, we have the campaign for this election, and we have seen a lot of confusion here in Babylon the Great. All right, as this candidate goes state to state, trying to persuade or open up the different minds or hearts of the people. She's been changing her face. Okay, and that's a sign of a lot of things. Okay, and it's another reason why you should watch out for an individual of that sort. This is in the book of Proverbs, chapter 24 and 21. It says, "My son, fear thou Yahweh and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change." Okay, and that's one big thing about these politicians, is that they change up, pretty much second by second. Depending on who they actually talking about, their response can be different. Okay, and they're looking for you not to really fact check or really know what they really do. Okay, Donald Trump included. It's the ESV one. NIV. It says, "Fear the Lord Yahweh and the King, my son, and do not join with rebellious officials." Right, and these are rebellious officials. Okay. And she's super duplicitous. She's a great serpent. Okay, and as we do believe, a lot of us believe she's an Edomite, because her father, her grandfather down the line, go back to Hamilton Bound, right? Which he was a plantation. He had plantation. Look, this dude, named Brownstown after Brownstown. He's basically a plantation owner, owns slaves, and he's a politician. Okay, and as you see, the economist Donald J. Harris, which is the father of Kamala Harris, he wrote in Reflections of a Jamaican Father that his paternal grandmother was Christina Brown, a descendant of plantation and slave owner Hamilton Brown, but let's see what this says here. In 2019, fact checker Snopes rated the statement as being unproven. So I don't know. There's a lot. You can look on there, then it's saying something else, you know. But apparently, like I said, when I went down and I looked, apparently in her lineage, okay, I believe on her father's side, they got this guy, Hamilton Brown, okay, who founded Brownstown or something like that, right? You know, so obviously we do know there's propaganda out there and stuff too, so, you know, you can look at different sources of information because, you know, they changing. Just the first time I actually read this thing. You know. But on that Wikipedia, that last bit that is. But yeah. He was Hamilton Brown was a sugar planter and slave owner in Jamaica. Okay. But that's the witchcraft because, you know, we also, it's like, is she really so-called black woman? Or is she a East Indian? Is she a Jamaican? Or is she something else? Like, you know, that's the confusion. Okay? You know, you got it, I think Candace Owens went into some information, you know, on her, what it said. But what we're going to do is just go into this witchcraft here.
Person in our nation has benefited,
which this is noted, Kamala Harris sounds like two different people in these clips.
From that work. You know, everywhere I go, I tell people, you may not be a union member, but you better.
Wait, why does keep coming up though? Because I think this might be the second time I keep bringing this up, man. It's like the spirit just want me to keep bringing this up.
Thank unions for that 5-day work week.
Got the Edomites in the background. This is how she talking to them, right?
You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave.
I guess some other Jake was out there, you know, because you better thank her.
You better thank a union member for vacation time. So, friends, 64 days until the most election of our lives. Let's just get through the next 64 days. How about that?
Sound like an old grandmother.
And you all helped us win in 2020. And in 2024, we will win again. And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024. Well, the courts will handle that, and we will handle November. How about that? Here's the thing. The courts are going to handle that. We're going to beat them in November.
It sound like it then. We gonna beat them in November. So you know, we hear what she coming with, man. Like, you know, obviously, you know, she's you know, she being a serpent, you know, so you know what, I don't know what she wanna be. Alright. So this is the book of James chapter 1 and 8. It says here, a double-minded man, in this case a woman, is unstable in all his ways, or her ways, okay? And why? Because, first of all, their mind is not really made up, okay? At least that's what they're trying to present to you, you know? Because it's like, okay, like somebody, say for example, you know, they might be on one opinion spectrum, and then the other person on one other spectrum. You're like, all right, well, you know, she's a pretty educated so-called black woman, and then you got on the other end, well, she sounds like a pretty, you know, like using slang terminology and sounding like slow and stuff, sounding like regular Jake, you know. Which, not to say that Jake can't use, you know, these different talking and, you know, how they talk, you know, but, you know, it's like she's just trying to fit in for the particulars, okay, that she's trying to appeal to, okay? And that's just witchcraft right there, man, you know, because, you know, she really should just present who she is, you know. But we know, you know, that seducing that comes with, you know, being a politician, you know, with these sweet words and kind greetings. This is in the Apocrypha, our original King James Bible. In verse 5, it says, "Sweet language will multiply friends." Right. So, you know, she coming with sweet language. Okay. It sounds really pleasant. You know, for some people, like I said, hearing that you speak the same as them, it might be a convincing winner, you know, for them. You know, be a factor. Be like, well, she sounds like us. She's for the people. But you end up finding, no, she's wicked. You know, she on lineage going back to some type of slave owners and stuff, and or you know, oppressors. Okay. Or she can pull on the other end and say like, well, I'm really black, you know, so I've been oppressed. You know, East Indian or not, because we, you know, Esau, he also conquered East Indians too. But pardon me, the point is that sweet language will multiply friends, and a fair speaking tongue will increase kind greetings. Yeah, and that's why, you know, she's so much well received by many that, you know, hear her. You know, I was listening to some other. Man, I'm like into. I like following the political theater. So you know, I was watching. I believe she came to Philadelphia, and she visited some people, and it was just like she's just telling them what they want to hear. Oh yeah, we're gonna make sure we take care of that. You get your health care benefits. You know, Slock, I can't go to the thing. I done messed up, but you know, we'll go into it another time. Yeah, we'll make sure we do this. We make sure we do that. Yeah, just lie to me. Tell me what I want to hear. And go to the next city. You know, but we don't know what she is. Okay, Kamala Harris' identity is been what? She's hiding it. Okay, who is really this person? Okay, what did Kamala Harris do as a a attorney? Let's see, what was he? Attorney General, right? What's her record? And you could probably look into this. She was like a top cop, attorney general, right? They got here off of political. 55 things you need to know about this woman. Okay? Her mom showed it. Parents divorced when they were 7. She went to both Black Baptist Church and Hindu temple. This is one quote. My mother understood she was raising 2 black daughters. That's a political statement. Okay. She visited India as a child. Heavily influenced by her grandfather, a high-ranking government official who fought for Indian independence. Okay. And grandmother and activist who traveled countryside teaching impoverished women about birth control. Okay. She went to school, high school in Montreal. And she just been groomed. Like, she got in 1990, after passing the bar exam, she went to law school in San Fran. Dated Willie Brown. So she talked about being so-called black. She's married to Edomite, most likely. I believe he is. She was elected in a runoff. This ain't really saying anything. It got some little things, but I need something more better. You know. Harris office convicts the wrong man, a $13 million mistake. Harris versus mentally ill woman shot by police, then prosecuted. Harris versus predatory for profit college. Harris versus big bank and mortgage meltdown. When Harris defended the death penalty she opposes, that's a hypocrite. Okay. When Harris refused to defend a same-sex marriage ban. Cheap prison labor defended by Harris. So that cheap, hey, she defends having that, keeping that, and that's off of Jake. Okay, the Israelites that get that, they get them private, these different various prisons, they get this free labor out of Jake. That's slavery right there. Cheap labor, really nothing. So, who does this lady want to be? That's what I ask. Alright, that's a lesson to the spirit. She double-minded. We already know how these politicians are, but shalom to you later.